The last video on melodic sample sound design covered some great techniques for creating a lot of movement to a simple idea. We're going to apply the same techniques now but to something that's discordant. So although I'll start off with a root note so we're in key with the tune, a lot of the pitch information is going to get lost over time. Because rather than working on the instrument that's the source sound here, we're going to just apply effect after effect and really take this sound to a different place sonically. Let's start with a new group. Let's go for a bass sound, something constant so we have more material to work with, and let's go for a 4-bar pattern to begin with. Now the pitch of that's not necessarily in the right harmonic, so let's go to select events. And let's just change that. So I think we may be in F. Let's have a look. G. So that's the correct note. But maybe let's go for an octave below. Okay, so there's already some movement in there as well. And obviously there's quite a lot of musical aspect to that note. There's a lot of pitch we can hear. So the next thing we need to do is experiment with some effects. So let's go to the effects section and let's see what we can go for. We want to create quite a lot of change, so let's try something like this. Let's just go back to there. My apologies, I've replaced that sound in particular there, so let's go to the next space and do that again. Let's try something else. It's not quite extreme enough, that. Maybe lo-fi. Let's try some of that. Something like that, and then maybe let's create some movement to it as we did in the last video to find some interesting parameters to change over time. Okay, let's add another effect. Try one of these phases. Be quite nice if we could bring that in as a dry wet mix at some point. Okay, it's getting interesting, so let's just try one more effect that's going to really garble this. I think maybe a frequency shifter, so I know exactly what I'm after here. So I'm going to hit shift and browse, so I'm not going through presets. Let's look for the frequency shifter effect. So load that in and manipulate that. D was slowly moving further and further away from the musicality of the sound, and just for good measure, let's just try one more effect here. Let's do shift browse again to pick an effect without any preset loaded in there. FM, that will probably garble things up quite a bit, so let's try that. Yeah. Okay, now we've definitely got something going on there. I'm just going to add a maximizer to this just to get a bit more consistency and level as we move between the extremities of these effects we've applied. So adding the maximizer at the end there is giving us a good consistency and level, and therefore energy as well. So now I'm at a stage where I can simply resample that and treat it as a new sample alongside maybe my melodic sample sound design as well, and see what ideas I come up with.